This is Altair here from Tech3 Innovation. I have this Ryobi Expand It SS26. It won't start. It's been sitting around for a few years. The fuel lines here got corroded. So I decided to go ahead and try to get this running and order a new carburetor. Got a carburetor kit off of Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to replace it.
Tech3 Innovation experience.
First, we'll need a Torx T20 bit to remove the carburetor. Carburetor just pops off easily after you remove the screws. Remove the throttle cable, put that to the side, make sure we don't damage that. Take off the gasket. The gasket was kind of stuck, needed a flathead screwdriver to remove that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a bit, get all the debris around from the mating surface and anything around in the surrounding area. Make sure we place the new gasket between the carburetor and the engine. Be sure to reconnect the throttle cable. Tighten the screws up for the carburetor. Just checking to make sure that the throttle cable is in the right position. We'll cut the fuel line at an angle to make it easier to make it through the fuel line tank holes. I believe when this was used before, they used an ethanol fuel, which hardened the fuel lines. So replacing the fuel lines, and we'll use ethanol-free fuel. And cut off the angled tip. We use the same clamp that was on the original fuel line. Insert it on the fuel line. Insert the fuel line onto the filter. Place it back in the tank. Cut off the other end, measure it so that it will reach the top of the inlet valve to the carburetor. Now we want to do the same thing with the return line. Cut it at an angle. But this is a return line, so there's no need to cut off the end to flatten it out. Just measure it out again and connect it to the return line on the carburetor. And now we're all done. I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Not looking too bad, but we can get some of this dirt off of it. All right, she looks good. Now we're going to fill her up with some ethanol-free, pre-blended 2-stroke engine fuel. All right, so we'll pump on the fuel bulb a few times. You'll see fuel in the bulb and running through the line. We'll set our choke. See if we can start it. I don't like this. Let's try this again. out of the start. Now she seems to start easy. Sounds good, sounds a lot better than it did before. Was unable to get it started at all. And sometimes it would start but shut off almost immediately. And that's it. That fixed our problem. Hope it does the same for you. Thanks for watching.
Visit us at tech3innovation.com and let's continue our journey together.